Hi guys, it's a pleasure meeting you all. I'm Silvia from Rock FM, Romania. So I'm about to start questioning you, of course, about the season 3 of The Witcher. I'm sure you had a lot of questions about it, but let's see. Your characters developed a lot in these 3 seasons. So I am curious, how do we find them in this season? More mature? How are they right now?
Well, a year has passed, so lots happened in that time. But yeah, I think it's about the family trying to come back together. A lot obviously happened in the last season, and I think the focus is on Geralt and Yennefer trying to be there for Ciri, and Ciri can help her, and Ciri wants to harness her powers. She's finally accepted that, which has been a struggle for her to accept that, and I think that's through the help of Yennefer, which has built up their trust again since last season.
So if you have to take away, let's say, your 3 characteristics from your characters and apply them in your personal life, what would them be?
I've got okay. What went through my head, I'm probably not suitable for consumption. For me, I would love to try and take as much of Jaskia's compassion as I could, and I think I would just steal the other 2 from you 2. Actually, I would take a little bit of your drive and a little bit of your stubbornness.
That's what I knew what you were going to say then. Yeah. I don't know. Because I feel like I was talking about Zoe, I feel like she's got a lot of determination, but I feel like I'm determined, and I wouldn't want to take so much of her self-doubt. I can relate to that though. She's got a lot of self-doubt. Just the love she has, I guess, for the people around her. I mean, I also have that. I don't want to imply I would.
She's dead
cold,
inside.
Dead inside. But being reminded of that, how important family is, and how grateful you should be, for having that support if you have that, in your family. I think that's something that I feel really grateful for, and she reminds me of that.
She wears confidence very well. I'd like to wear confidence better.
That's such a lovely phrase. I love that.
I love that too.
I'm going to steal that for the next interview.
I said it here first, right? Yeah, I think so. It's like none of us are really that confident, are we? Really? But being able to present that, especially in this job, I find bloody hard. So yeah,
Also, I feel like the series, it's making a big impact right now across the pop culture in Europe and not only. So I'm curious, from your point of view, why do you think the new generation, the Gen Z, which is like a TikTok scroller and stuff, is still so interested in the science fiction movies or television?
It's a testament to Sapkowski, writing and subverting the fantasy tropes. So essentially, we have a history of fantasy, and Sapkowski came along and took everything and subverted them and made it about a character and plot driven, and used the world to inform plot and character rather than the other way around. And that just speaks to everybody. People fell in love with these characters long before I knew about them, and it's really lovely to see them all discover or rediscover these characters every day.
It's easier than reading the books.
I don't know. I think
definitely easier.
I like the books.
I'll be honest. Yeah, I think it's a just escapism thing as well, like in the whole genre. Having other possibilities is always exciting. We're so intrigued about that as humans. Other possibilities in life. So I think that's an element that we're kind of drawn to as humans.
Yeah. People see themselves in so the fantasy series today, I think, is a lot more diverse. So I think people are relating to a lot more characters in fantasy worlds.
We need more storytelling.
Yeah.
Sorry?
We need more storytelling.
Yes.
More magic. Okay. Okay, this one is gonna be a question from the Rock FM fans. Do you have any rock songs that you like and you would like to share with us?
Any rock songs? Oh. Take 5, guys.
Yeah, we'll let Joey answer this.
I mean, but which genre of rock?
Sky is the limit. The continent is the limit.
I mean.
Mind if we take a...
Where are we gonna go?
There's so much. There's so much that's actually informed quite a lot of Yaski, and a lot of the songwriting that Joe and I do is taking some. We're taking like rock structures and chord structures, and it's why there are so many metal covers of our songs and why it's so easy to do. And I'm so grateful for it. I don't know if you've heard the metal covers of, because it means that because they do have this anthemic quality. There is a drive to them, and and so I think I was listening to everything from early Zeppelin to early Slipknot. All the way through to like modern new metal, like I Prevail's new album and stuff like that. All the way through a lot of the past 5 years. It's that frequently feature on my Yaskia playlist alongside Joni Mitchell.
I love that.
So it's really odd. It changes my
that.
mindset every time.
So nice to meet you.
And
Lovely to meet you.